students, in our last two lectures we were studying Inchcape Rock written by Robert Southey. In first lecture we had taken total explanation line by line. In second lecture we have taken figure of speech based on it, and in third lecture of today's we are going to take appreciation of the poem. This question will be asked for 4 marks in the exam, and points will be provided to you. With the help of those points you have to write an appreciation. Now let's see how to write the appreciation of the poem The Inchcape Rock by Robert Southey. First point is the about poem, poet and title. So let's discuss about that first. We all of you know the Inchcape Rock. This poem has written by Robert Southey. Robert Southey was an English poet and he was the poet laureate from 1813 to 1843. Near about 30 years he was appointed as a poet laureate. He had written many famous poems, but in that Inchcape Rock has written and published in 1802. We can also see the information about the title, that it is very appropriate one because the whole poem is based on Inchcape Rock. What is that Inchcape Rock? That also we can explain here. It is the east coast area of Scotland, where we can see 18 kilometers reef is there, and that is known as Inchcape Rock. It is very dangerous by sailing for sailors. That there are chances of getting cracked the ships. Now the next point, it is the theme. Let's discuss that theme. The poem has a very beautiful theme. Actually, it is a story of 14th century. In the poem we can see Sir Abbot of Aberbrothock. He had tied a warning bell on the Inchcape Rock. That's why it will give the warning to the sailors that here is a rock, you can turn your ship and travel safely. So he was having a good intention, but we have also seen Sir Ralph Rover. He was a very cruel person, wicked person, and he had cut that bell, and because of that, how he had met to a tragic death. That is the theme of the poem. Now the third point is the language style, poetic devices. Now let's think about the language. First of all, we can see the poem is very lengthy poem. It has a 17 stanza. Each stanza carries 4 lines there. We can also see the rhyming words. Actually couplet is there after one. A, A, B, B. That rhyming scheme is there. We can see the rhyming words also there. In the next term, we can see the language is archaic language, means old English words has used. Just like example, quote means said. Okay, can't means cannot. So such a type of archaic words has used, and here is the 14th century story is given in this poem. After that, we can see in case of poetic devices, the poem is full of poetic devices. In case of poetic devices, we can see the alliteration is there, repetition is there, apostrophe is there, personification is there, onomatopoeia is there. So lots of figure of speech has mentioned in this poem. Now the next we can see the punctuation marks of the poems are also noticeable, where the question is there, where the exclamatory mark is there, where the quotations are there. So in this way we can see the poem has a picturesque quality. We can image, lots of imagery also has used, like creating bubbles, sinking down of that bell, cutting, traveling by boat. So all these things also create an image in front of our eyes. Now the next topic, that is the special features of the poem. In case of special features, we can write that the poem is a ballad. So what is ballad? That also we can see. Ballad is a song that tells a story, and here we can see a story of 14th centuries of a tying a bell by Abbot of Aberbrothock, and how it was cut by a wicked Ralph Rover has given, and how his evil act made to punishment. That also we can see in this story. Now the next term, that is the your opinion. In case of your opinion, you can write that the poem is really having a story. We can see the poem to trouble good Abbot, Sir Ralph cut the bell, warning bell, and how he met his tragic death. That is also very, it gives in front of our eyes a moral, and moral is that We can say, as you sow, so shall you reap. So in this way, actually the poem is of the 14th century. That story is there, written by Robert Southey, but it is very inspiring one, motivative, and we can learn from this story, this poem, a lot of things that we should act honestly. Thank you. This much points you have to mention.